I hope you're all well. Today, I just wanted to touch base on a very serious matter on the cultural differences from India to the United States of America. Last month, in January 2024, a young Indian named Vivek Saini, who did his MBA from University of North Alabama, he was doing a part-time job in a gas station in Georgia, was brutally murdered by a homeless man named Julian. Our religion, faith in Christ, Christianity, Sikhism, and other religions teach us to be kind and help those who are poor or suffering that are in need. And Vivek did the same out of the kindness of his heart. He helped Julian, a homeless man, with food, water, and even a winter coat. I'm deeply saddened to see this incident. It's heartbreaking to see a fellow Indian suffer and die like that. We all came to America in pursuit of higher education, better opportunities, better life to obtain the American dream. What I'm saying next is for all those who came to the US in the recent years, whether it be education, job, or even as a tourist. Please know and understand the cultural differences. Homelessness here in America is due to a variety of reasons, and we're not aware of what those reasons are, what those underlying conditions are. I'm not saying 100% of homelessness is due to addiction, but it could be drug addiction, alcohol addiction, gambling, various reasons. It could be due to PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, or some kind of underlying mental health issues. So please know and understand that there are many programs from the United States government to help the homeless. The individual states and also the city government has several programs to help them with food, shelter programs, especially during the winter months. So there are several programs. There are also numerous churches that have organized help programs for the homeless and to feed them. So, I'm not saying a single person cannot help them or shouldn't help them, but there is a system for it, and you can try to utilize and try to help them through proper channels because we never know how a homeless person may react. We do not know what is going on in their mind. We don't know. Maybe one day they'll seem fine, but maybe the other day they won't be. So we just never know. So please do not wander around in cities late at night, even for sightseeing, or even travel in subways like really late. If you are the only one in the train car, be vigilant and try to find another train car that has more people just to be safe. Always be vigilant of your surroundings, especially if you're a student and you're new in the country, in the universities or colleges. And if you need to go home late at night, there is always campus police that can give you a ride or escort you back to where you live. Utilize those services. Do not walk back home alone. Always be with your friends, and if you're alone, you could always utilize those services. Be very careful, especially at ATMs and banks. Don't flash any jewelry, gold jewelry, or anything, or when you're alone. Be mindful of that. You never know, people could have a gun or a knife or some kind of hidden weapon. How can you deal with that if something like that happens? So it's just best to avoid bad neighborhoods. And also, like gas stations, if you're working in gas stations, they usually have a bulletproof glass. Operate from behind that glass if you're working in such places. Your safety is important to your parents and loved ones. Use discretion. I know we want to be safe and reach the American dream, but safety is primary. It's not like America is bad that you shouldn't come to this country. You should definitely come to this country. There is crime. This is not like some of those European countries where there is no crime. There is crime, but we just stay away from such places and do your research before you're going for your next vacation, or if you're just going for an outing or sightseeing. Do your research and see what's going on. Try to watch the local news. That also gives you an idea and understanding of what neighborhoods or what areas are high in crime. So try and avoid those areas. And I am deeply saddened, and I my deepest condolences to Vivek's family. I know it's a very sad time, but I just wanted to reach out and say, hey, please, I know you guys know it, but please try to avoid these areas.